Hi, welcome to TimeSight. This app helps you turn time into something that you can visualize. It's discreet, it looks just like a screensaver, no one knows you're using it. It's calming, it takes away the need for cognitive processing of numbers while you're trying to concentrate on doing something else. And it's beautifully simple. Excuse me, I actually designed this app for myself, for my own use. I wanted something that I could keep track of time without needing to keep clock watching and keep having to think about something else. I could focus on what I wanted to focus on. But I discovered that people liked it so much and really wanted to try it out that I seem to have developed this app. So here we are. You may find it helpful for things like time blindness, for if you struggle with transitioning from task to task. It seems to be really good at helping you know, okay, now I really do have to get on with the next thing. And also if you're studying, but you want to keep track of how much time you've got, but you don't want to be distracted by your phone, or you keep clock watching. It means you keep looking at your phone and can get distracted by messages that have got sent. So let's have a little look through the app. I'm going to just introduce you to the simple settings. We're going to start by, let's have a look on my phone. We're going to start by having a look at my screen while I'm doing this. Opening up, I'm assuming that you've all downloaded it from Play Store at this point. When you open up for the first time, it's going to open up in with the menu open with all the settings. So we're just going to go through the settings. The very first one to say is the menu can be opened just by swiping from the left of the screen in and out. So you can access it whenever you want. Once you hit play, the timer won't stop. Even if you swipe onto the timer screen and time back again, you can see from the little bit at the top there that timer is still going. So that's a very simple thing of how it works. We can pause it and we can restart it if we want. On the light version, there's two presets times that you can start with, 60 minutes and 30 minutes. So what I'm actually going to do now is just going to restore my pro version so that we can see all of the options. And I'm going to just set this to just a really sort of slow, not slow, what's the word? Short timer, so that you can watch that screen change as we talk. So there we have a 7-minute timer rolling. Okay. There are other presets in here that you could set if you wanted to on the pro version. The theme is the different options of the colours that you can get. And this is where one of the basic principles of the app is important to know. The last 5 minutes of every single timer is the last colour on each theme. So can you just see it just gently actually change to a yellow there? So we're on the flow theme, so you can see it's gone through to the yellow. The last 5 minutes, so even though I set this for like 7 or 8 minutes, the last 5 minutes is going to be that last red colour. There's other, so if I change it to bloom, for example, that's going to turn into a nice purple. Let's take it back to flow because that's the one at the top there. Nice and clear. We've got two, then we've got the phases underneath that. Phases is to do with how many colours it's going to scroll through before that last 5 minutes. Really simply, 3 colours means you're going to scroll through the first 2 colours in the time that you allocate until the last 5 minutes, and then it turns into that deep red. There we go. The slider here, as you can see from the background, is actually turning the whole brightness up and down. So if you want it to look more like a screensaver, then you turn it down. As you might have noticed, it's almost at the bottom now because I set such a short timer, but there's this wave that's going down from the top left down to the bottom right, and it will do that, and that line there will hit the bottom right at 5 minutes. So if I got rid of it, you wouldn't see it at all. It's still there, so put the wave back up again. It's really strong. So that's just another way to visually see that time is moving, that you're not having to process so much. Okay, let's have a little look. We've got a clock toggle, so we can actually see what time it is. Nearly 3:15, end of school. We can show the actual timer, so that if you really want, and my daughter finds this really helpful for studying, to actually have that timer as well. And then the do not disturb, again, was developed for my daughter in mind, so that she can actually just put do not disturb on while she's studying. So, but what you will have to do the first time you switch this on is you will have to ask your phone to give you permission to do that. And actually, while I'm doing that, I'm just going to put my phone on airplane mode as well so that no one sends me a message while we're doing this. While this has happened, what you can see is there's this little rectangle that's popped up. So if you navigate away from the app, actually what happens is this little pop-up turns up and it will let you know where you are. So the timer is still going. The way to get the timer to stop is you see this little X at the top. If I click that, the whole app will shut down and the timer will stop. Finally, the thing I love about this app is I've got an add to home screen. So if I click, I don't know, let's put the timer on and turn the wave off. If I add to home screen, what that's going to do is going to put a shortcut with all the settings that I've set already. Okay, so I'm going to close the app. So all the settings that I've just made. So this second one here is actually a little shortcut. It starts up on the timer in the theme with the phases that I've set. You can see it shows the timer. You can see I put the wave right down. So you can set as many of those as you want. So if you're regularly going into music lessons that are half an hour long, then therapy sessions that are an hour long, and you like a certain colour, a certain brightness, then you can set that and you can click it onto your home screen. So I think that's it. Little whiz around a really lovely simple app. Hopefully you'll find it helpful. Let me know if you do. I think that's really helpful on the Play Store. Let other people know that how you used it and what you found it helpful for. And also let me know if you think of anything that I could do to make the next version even better. Okay. Thank you very much.